up, wake up. Gotta get this paper, get this cake up. Gotta do my hair, gotta put on makeup.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be trying to do the water method. I've seen this on Instagram, I think once so far, and then I've seen it on YouTube a few times by just a couple of different girls. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take like certain steps to do this, so I'm just gonna kind of do it. Every girl kind of had a little bit different about it, but I'm just going to wing it since there's no instructions on how to do this. But who needs them, because we slay anyways. So I just want to try this hack out. I got my bowl of water here, so it's this big old thing of water that we're going to be trying out. Oh my gosh, that's so heavy. So yeah, I already did my eyebrows. If you guys want to know how I do my eyebrows, I'll link that down below. But other than that, then let's get right onto this video and let's see if it works or not. Primer, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Clean Slate Smoothing Primer. Oh, Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It has such a long name. But anyways, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of it. I'm like almost out of it. But since we're testing out this hack, I definitely would think that you would need primer. Oh damn, I almost broke it. So I'm also going to be applying this how I normally would as far as my makeup routine. So I would have on my primer and then I'm going to put on an oil because my skin is very, very dry. So I am curious to see if this will work on dry skin. I would think that it would, because this is more like of a hydrating method. For those of you that don't know what the water method is, I'm just going to be applying all of my face product first, then dunking my head into the water. And I have a white towel here. Now this is going to let me know if product comes off after I wipe away some makeup, and I want to see about how much product you will lose, or if you would even lose any. So I'm just going to be doing that. So I am going to be still adding my Maracujia oil. I'm not sure if you're supposed to or not, but I'm just going to do it because, like I said, I want to see if this works for us who have more drier skin, especially in the winter time. So if this definitely works, then well, it depends how well it works, I guess, then I will consider using it. But I don't know how convenient it will be to always have a big water bowl next to you while you're trying to get ready, especially in winter. Nobody really wants to dunk their face in water, I would think. But if you have flawless skin after that, then I will definitely be doing it, just because my skin, like I said, is so dry. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to start off with my foundation that I normally use, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour. And this one is in the shade Light Sand. I do also have Light Medium here, which I'll probably mix the two because I think Light Sand might be a little bit too light for me. This is more so like my winter shade. Anyways, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm just going, like I said, I'm going to be mixing Light Sand and Light Medium together.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm like completely out of Light Medium. No, come on.
I'm just going to go in with my damped beauty blender and just start blending this out how I normally would. And if I'm looking over here, it's because I have my mirror right there. This is definitely too light still. But I just ran out of my light medium. So once we contour and all that, it'll blend in. I'm just going to go in with concealer. This is in the shade Fair from Tarte's Waterproof Concealer. And I guess this one is really gonna be put to the test because it's supposed to be waterproof. Now all this makeup that I'm using does not have to be waterproof from what I've seen. Some girls have been using like dewy foundations or things that are not necessarily waterproof. So we shall see. But Tarte, you're gonna be put to the test and see if this is really waterproof or not. So I'm just gonna blend it out with the same damp beauty blender. So for my setting powder, I'm going to be going in with the Allurame Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And from what I've seen, you're supposed to pack on a little bit more than usual. Now for me, because I have dry skin, if I put on anything more than just a little bit, I literally just marked it, okay. It will start creasing like right underneath my eyes because my skin is so dry that the powder just kind of absorbs all of that. So this is why I'm curious to see if this will work, because you're supposed to be applying a lot more translucent or setting powder than you normally would. So, and then dipping it into the bowl. So I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to work or not. Got my translucent powder here, and I'm just going to start setting underneath the eye area. This is so much powder. I don't normally use this much because, like I said, my skin is so dry. My face looks so light. Okay, we need to contour pronto. Pronto. So already, like underneath my eyes, let me just take a stippling brush because I have it all over my eyebrows. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about underneath my eyes, if it even makes a difference or not. So let me just zoom you guys in so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm not really sure if you guys can tell, but I have some like creasing underneath here and here. It always tends to crease up more, especially if I apply a lot of loose powder on it. Now don't pay attention to my eyebrows because I still have not concealed underneath. I'm going to do that right now and then dip my face into the water. So let me just do that really quickly and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just concealed my eyebrows underneath. I did not put any translucent or setting powder. Should I do that? I don't know. Tell me yes, no, yes, no. Okay, fine. I'll just put some on. I'll just take this brush and set it underneath. Now for the fun part, I'm just going to, I guess, submerge my face under water in this big old bowl. So let's get on with it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm about to submerge my face and I'm so scared. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, so I'm just going to take a clean towel and I'm just going to pat it dry. And I'm curious to see if like a lot of makeup, you guys, like no makeup is coming off at all. Like at all so far. That is so weird. I'm literally like just tapping lightly, just enough to, you know, take off the water that I have all over my face. You guys, seriously, like, it works. There's like hardly any makeup on here. I think you can see just a light, tiny tint of it, but hardly any at all. So this definitely works. I highly recommend it. My face, there's like no splotches, there's no dry patches. Let me just zoom you into underneath my eyes because that was my main concern. Okay, so here we are underneath my eyes, and as you guys can, I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but I can personally tell a difference. Like before you could see like a crease underneath here and underneath here, and now it's gone. Like it's not even there anymore. There's slightly, barely any creasing underneath compared to what it was before. So I am loving this method, this water method hack or whatever it is. Totally works. Like I seriously, you guys, like my skin looks very smooth. Like there's no patches, there's nothing like that. So definitely recommend. So far so good. Okay you guys, so now I'm just going to apply the rest of my makeup. I really love this technique so far. By the way, I used cold water, not warm. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference, but because I'm a hairstylist, I know when you use cold, it kind of stops everything from, when you use cold water, it stops everything from, you know, spreading onto other colors. Like if you're doing vibrant colors like this, I assume that I should use cold water, but that's what I used anyway. So that's what I did to, I guess, in my mind, not prevent it from, you know, smearing or melting or anything like that. So you guys, my skin seriously looks really good. I'm not talking about, like, I know my foundation, I only did one layer, so you can kind of see a little bit through the foundation of my you know, acne and stuff like that, but I'm talking about the actual way that it came out. Like it's just, I love it so far. So I'm not going to be speaking too soon and get so excited, so I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and we will see if it is still flawless. So I'm gonna come back in a little bit, you guys, and I'll show you and talk to you guys once I'm done. Okay you guys, I am back and it's been a few hours since I did the water method, and I just have to say, I'm looking into the mirror right now and my skin has never looked so healthy and glowy. So this is definitely a must try if you have dry skin especially. I know that it has worked on oily skin and combo skin, so I can't really see you guys going wrong with this. I am so in love with this method, you guys. I mean, like, look how good my skin looks. Like even my highlight is like extra poppin', and I usually, when I do my highlight, I'll grab like my Morphe, this is the Morphe M510 brush, and I'll grab some product and I'll spray, I'll spritz some Max Fix Plus onto it and apply it that way. And usually, like when I do it like that, it still does not come out as like, I'll say like natural glowy. When I say natural glowy, I mean like it doesn't look like heavy or caked on. It just looks like you naturally put on some highlight without doing no extra steps, and that is how it came out. I really love this method, you guys. So this is a thumbs up for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do decide to try this out, go ahead and tag me or comment down below if it worked for you. You guys can follow me on Instagram, which is @ArmaniAmor, or you guys can comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe pretty please, and let me know what you guys think of this. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole thing, and I am just amazed. I really love it. I'll zoom you guys in just one more time so you can see like underneath my eye. I went a little bit light underneath my eye as far as the makeup, but I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see. So as you guys can see, like my eyes underneath is still looking good. Like highlight looks good, contour, like everything looks good. There's minimal creasing, so definitely must try. So that is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!